Hey, it's me, back again for the final part of today's vlog, which is day 7. And I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. With me usually going to be doing a haul video, I've decided I'm going to give you a review of today's trip, which I think it's in order to do. And I thought it'd be a bit different than usually like hauls and stuff like that. And then I'll tell you about tonight's dinner, which was fabulous. So anyway, I went on it was called Round Malta cruise, and it cost €80 for just me and Pedro. That was with meals included and all our drinks as well. So, first of all, we get picked up late this morning. We were picked up half an hour late, and the cruise was supposed to set off at 10:15. It never set off till just after 11 o'clock in the morning. So, they always say, because they like to be punctual and be off on time and not be late. Well, this was like 45 minutes late departure. Now, everything was alright, because I've been vlogging for you guys all day. Some of the stuff was alright, and then, as you do, me and Pedro, we talk and sometimes we agree to disagree on certain things. And I had to explain to him today that I can't go down and get his food, so he had a little, not like a little hissy fit, just like a little moan, as sometimes he does. But that's nothing, because I had a little moan as well. So anyway, I said to him, my bag, that I should have left my bag on the chair. And I went down to get my food. It was alright. So I'll have the food in a minute. And then I comes back up, and this couple is sitting where we're sitting. And Peter's like looking at me going, no. But they thought, oh, they could sit there and take over the place. So I had to sit in the end. Now, instead of them like being together next to each other and letting me and Peter be at the other side or something, like being nice, they were just staring and giving us dirty looks all the time. I was like that. And that's one thing I don't like when I'm eating, is somebody giving me dirty looks. It puts me off my food, that's why. And I find it hard eating anyway, because of the whole bypass surgery and stuff like that. So it took me about 2 hours to eat my food, because I was struggling. And then Peter walked off. He ate his food somewhere else, and they could see that he wasn't happy. And he threw his stuff in the bin, and then he went to me, look, I need to go around the corner. So he went around the corner, chilled out, relaxed. And then when they went upstairs, because all they were there for, they were just eating their food, and then they buggered off back upstairs. So, and that was like the first stop at this place. It was alright, but it wasn't. And then, like, we finished the food, and we sat down and we talked, and then we went off to St. Michael's Bay. It's like a private little sandy beach with some water, and Peter had a little swim and I had to swim, but we were only allowed about an hour, and it wasn't really good, and I didn't enjoy myself. And then I just got Peter a little hot dog, which wasn't really nice, and some crisps, just some nibbles, so we could have back on the boat, because all our drinks were free. So that was the only good thing about that trip, was all the drinks were free, and the food wasn't too bad, but we got that included. But to be honest, €40, which is like £35 for the day each, it's not really worth it. So yeah, and then like we didn't get back. Well, we left there at 5 o'clock, and then we didn't get back till, well, we actually didn't get back into this hotel till about 7:30. And so basically the overallness of the trip, it's not for everybody. I feel that the round Malta trip is more for people that like don't get out much, like don't walk very far, like are wheelchair bound, not like wheelchair bound, like on like walking sticks and stuff like that. It's more for like the old age pensions, like people that are in their 70s. That's who I would recommend this excursion to. And then the price, everything wasn't very good. So my overall scoring for the round Malta trip, I'd have to give it a 2 out of 10, because it's not for us, and it's actually, we were bored, and I don't like saying that on a trip, but we were both actually bored, just sitting there on our asses doing nothing. I could have actually brought a notepad with me and done some stuff for the YouTube channel instead of going on that trip. That's how much bored I was personally. So we got that bit out the way. So we haven't even had like a little nap or nothing. We just come in, had a little natter. I've just sat on the bed, then got ready. I vlogged a bit there. I got a few little gifts for neighbours, but it's not worth doing a haul, so what I might do, I might bring that to tomorrow night or maybe the weekend. In fact, I might not even do a haul vlog tomorrow night. I might just have a natter all day long about Popeye Village, because I'll talk about that in the end. And then basically I vlogged, because I like vlogging from the hotel to the restaurant, and maybe sometimes back, but I didn't do back tonight. So where did we go tonight? We just went to jewellers, well, a couple of jewellers, had a few look at things and sorted out some stuff. Then I went to Bayside. Peter got his 3-course dinner, which he absolutely adores. I mean, at this place, this Bayside, you can get a 3-course dinner, which could be like, you could get bruschetta, baked lasagna, soup, like a little tiny little platter, like a little fish platter. And then for like your main course, you can get a chicken dish, you can get pizza, pasta, beef dinner, and then like pudding, you can have whatever you want. And like with a drink on top, it's about, I'd say it's like $11.50 with a drink on top. I mean, a 3-course meal. You're not even getting that in Liverpool, let alone you're going to Malta and you're getting a 3-course meal with a drink for £11.50. That is just crazy. That's what Peter always gets. And then I got a smoothie. I like having smoothies because it detoxes me after all the shite food I have of a day. Like that, because just don't like the food. Like 2 seconds. Where was I? Yes, I was talking about my food. So yeah, I had a blueberry, like raspberry, strawberries smoothie. Oh, that's a die for. They're only €3.50. So with my smoothie, my latte, and my pasta, I'll tell you about the pasta in a minute. My food actually comes to about £7.50 with the food and 2 drinks, £7.50. You can't get that in England, there's no way. You can barely get that in a freaking Happy Meal, not a Happy Meal, a freaking extra value meal, which comes to £6. So, and the food you're getting in Bayside is much more healthier for you, and it tastes delicious, and it's baked fresh to order. That's what I should mention with the foods over here. They're baked. They're made fresh to order. So I had the chicken, mushroom, cheese pasta. Whew. And also I should mention that with foods I can't eat all the foods. I'm lucky if I eat half the plate, but if I leave half a plate I feel more satisfied that I've had enough than not had enough, if you get what I mean. I mean, out of all the foods I've had since I was away, with all the chicken and stuff like that, that's been my favourite. I just, hands down, that's my favourite food. And I'm full up now, and I'm obviously I'm going out to bed, but just want to do something. Pedro, what would you rate your food out of 10 from Bayside tonight? What would you rate it out of 10? So you're basically saying it was shit? So you'd say it was a 9? 9.5? Yeah, 9.5. So for him to say the food in Bayside is a 9.5, then you know he enjoys it. And me, I would rate it a 9.5 out of a 10 as well. I can't rate something a 10 unless I eat it all, if you get what I mean. So if I eat all my foods, then it's a 10. If I don't, and I really enjoy it, it's a 9.5 or a 9. And then Pedro had his ice cream. And then after that, we just got some tonic water because it helps with Pedro's cramps, and then I treated myself to a little ice cream, which is probably going to be melted right now, which is like crazy. But do you know what? Even though I've had a crap day today and I got a little bit emotional, tonight, for the last couple of hours, like time before I go to bed, it's made up for it in a big way. So yeah, that's enough about tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing near enough the same thing as today, but the vlogs are going to be something that I'm going to be very excited about. And what I'm going to do is I'm doing tomorrow's vlog in perspective through a child's eyes, if you get what I mean. Like, if I get all giddy and exciting, it's like the child in me that wants to come out. So I'm going to look on Popeye Island from a child's perspective tomorrow, if you get what I mean. And then I'll be vlogging all that, and then probably tomorrow night I'll just do the same as I've done tonight. Review Popeye Village, tell you all about it, and then I will review what food I'm going to eat. Depending on what time we might have Chinese, we don't know, we'll just see how we feel. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying these vlogs. This is the last vlog of day 7, which I'm going to be honest with you, day 7 has a lot of parts to the vlog. Like, I know some days are only going to have like 3 or 4 parts, because I haven't really done much, but today I've done quite a lot. There's quite a lot of videos showing you Camino, all around the island and stuff like that. The power station, even the power station in Marshallslot, I've even filmed. So how crazy is that? But to be honest, I wouldn't recommend round Malta. If I was being personally honest, and this is how I'll end it, I would actually recommend the extreme cruise. If you want just a day out with food and drinks included, and to spend the day at the beach and have a little paddle, extreme cruises, Camino, Blue Lagoon, it's about 13 quid, 12 quid, and you got your meals, drinks, everything included. Go and have a dip in the pool, sunbathe. If that's your type of day out, go for it. But to be honest, sitting on a boat all day, going around the island, is not my cup of tea. So that's one trip that I would not recommend at all. But I would recommend one of the catamarans, which has a glass bottom. You'll see that in the last year's vlog, which I managed to film a little bit. And then the extreme cruise, which I was talking about. The 2 that I would recommend to people. And then to visit the caves, it's about €10, which is about 7 quid to go and see the caves, which is about 20 minutes, half an hour. So I would go and do that one, but not round Malta. It's not for me, it's not for Pedro. It's more for people that aren't too abled and stuff like that. It's more for the elderly. So that's my point of things. So yep, it's going to be a good night from me, because I'm just off to sort out stuff for tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you are enjoying these vlogs, because it's not an easy thing to do, because some days I just don't want to do vlogs. But I've promised you guys I will be vlogging this holiday, and I'm going to try my best to vlog as much as I can to show you how much I love this country, island, whatever you want to call it. And because for me, no other holiday that I've ever been to can compare to Malta. Like, I used to live in Benedict.